managed to make it through an entire opening somehow with everything working. Hang on, I'm going to double check. Oh. Hold on. I gotta hear confirmation. Yeah, okay. I'm hearing myself. So that means you guys should be able to hear me perfectly fine, right? Right? Can I get a yeah? Can I get a oh yeah? Let me see. Is this working? Of course this wouldn't be working. Why wouldn't it work? All right, let me go here. Let me go to here to here. I'm going to open up the... Did I not turn this all the way down? I did not. Okay, I'm going to just open up the live on my PC so I can see the comments. Oh, God. Hopefully you guys didn't have to hear that. You might have. It should be all right now. Still working out the fine details. What's up, Danny? What's up, Twisted Frog Racing OKO? I just got your message on there. I will try to... I think I can manage to play it now. I'm pretty sure with everything you got there. I haven't pre-watched it though, so hopefully you're being good to me here. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. I'm Moose. It's Mic'd Up Monday, and we're here. We're here again. We're moving forward. Alan, thanks for joining. Everybody that's watching, please, if you want to drop comments both on YouTube and on Facebook, we're here. Tonight we're going to kind of be talking about what's everybody doing out there, racing. What races are you going to? Of course, what races are coming up, which we're going to talk about, the Motor City Mayhem, and of course the race coming up in Oregon, which I'm not trying. You think I'd be better about having it available, because that would make things way easier. Let me get that information. Of course, we know we got a race coming up in Oregon, but I'm going to talk about the Michigan race because I know it off the top of my head the best. No offense to anybody, you know what I mean? I love everybody out in the West. But the Michigan race coming up is going to be testing on this coming Thursday, August the 10th. And racing on Friday, August the 11th. It is going to be part of the Sick Power Fest event that's happening down there in Pontiac, Michigan. So if you're going to be in the Michigan area, whether you're going to plan to race or not, I highly suggest you guys coming. Tonight we're going to have actually Lindsay and Frank join us to talk a little bit about that race. I'm kind of excited. I know a lot of folks online have seen the announcement of one of the guys that's going to be there. I'm sure Frank and Lindsay will bring it up when they come on. We're going to be having them on in the next 5-10 minutes at most to kind of talk about Motor City Mayhem and everything that's going with it. And in the meantime, I am still trying to flap my lips and look up what race is happening. I know I have it here. Of course, that's going to be the Northwest Gambler happening out in Oregon, in Kaiser, Oregon, at Volcano Stadium. That race is brought to you by Voodoo, Racer RC, 5-Star Hobbies, MPRC TV, RC Speed Secrets, Knuckle Up Batteries, as well as Sticky Icky Tire Preps, Nick Bell Racing and A-Main Hobbies. That race is going from August 11th through the 13th. They will be having, I believe, practice days on the 11th and 12th with the racing happening on the 13th. From my understanding, Billy's planning to go live with the testing at the same time as we're racing in Michigan. So you'll be able to check out the testing in between or watch it, see what's up over in Oregon, and also be able to watch the race happening in Michigan. On YouTube, there'll be two separate different streams, so if you have two different devices, you technically could watch both at the exact same time. So that's kind of, nifty. Of course, coming up September 1st and 2nd is going to be the Cave Town Meltdown. That one's going to be a great one in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Of course, that one, I don't have the updated list of sponsors, my bad. But that one you're going to want to be watching because that's, of course, when the teased announcement is going to be coming from Billy. I'm pretty sure, unless plans have changed. I didn't hear anything about that, so I think that's what's happening, you know. Let me go back over here to the live so that way I can actually see what's the what. Bam, let's go here. Let's go bam here. I'm going to have to mute it again. Oh, jeez. What? Get me up to speed here, bro. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I don't get it. I'm watching the subtitles. Pretty good. So, what's everybody been up to? Let me know out there, Facebook land, YouTube. Let me know what you guys been up to. What's been going on this last week? There's Lindsay. What's up? We're gonna be having you and Frank on here very, very shortly. Of course, Erica's gonna be race directing this race coming up in Michigan, so that's gonna be a good time. What's up, Melvin? Thanks for joining. Of course, everybody. Man, I don't know. Has anybody else seen the whole thing going on right now on Facebook? There's new prep out new from Live Action. It's like actually prep, said right on it. Apparently, it's pretty good, from what I'm hearing. Does anybody else know about that? I don't know about that. I'm too far away from to be up to the latest. There will never be a prep that'll come out of my area. What's up, Tony? There'll never be a prep come of my area that's new. That's for sure. We always get the stuff that comes out way after it comes out. Testing. I wanted to go and do some testing yesterday, but it just didn't end up happening, unfortunately. I went by the spot where I was going to do some, and there was some event or something going on there. I couldn't get in, so I had to abort mission on that deal, which is kind of crappy. You know, I don't have a whole lot of time to test to begin with, and I had finally carved some time out to go and do it, and just couldn't make it happen, man. It was what can you do? Not the end of the world. You know, I'll get out there. Oh, right on. Tony's already in Pontiac. Yeah, so I'm doing the blast down Thursday night after work, so I'm hoping to be leaving my area by 10:30 p.m. It's about a 5-ish hour drive if everything goes well. So you guys can do the math on that one. I'm going to get there like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Gates open at 7, so of course I plan to try and be there and in right away. I might just have to nap here and there. And that's all. I'm planning to have Erica mic'd up for you guys so you can hear her calling on what racers are coming up and everything like that. Kind of make it a little easier for you guys all. I'm not Billy. I have a gift to gab, but I just don't have that gift he does to present to guys. And of course, I'm definitely planning to make sure I'm solidly there as the rounds progress and we get closer to a winner. But at the beginning, I'm going to let Erica kind of control the flow of what you guys hear for the first little bit, because I feel like you'll get way more information from her. Of course, as racers are available to talk to me, I'll drag them over onto the mic, and we can talk as racings go on, stuff like that. I'm going to try and bring a stack of dollars. I would love to bet with somebody, a couple, $1 a race kind of thing. It's a good time, have some fun. Of course, Tony, I know you got my back. I'm not there completely by myself. I'll have some of the MPRC TV crew there, so that's going to be awesome. I'm super looking forward to it. Of course, like I said, we're going to have Lindsay and Frank on coming up here very shortly, and they're going to kind of go over the whole agenda for the Motor City Mayhem race that's going to be at the Sick Power Festival. I highly encourage anybody that's in the immediate area of Pontiac, Michigan, to go to this event and check, even if it's just to check it out. You can get a discounted ticket if you use Summit Racing in the coupon code, which I'm sure Lindsay will mention again as well. Brings your cost of your ticket down to like $10, and that $10 ticket gets you access to everything in the place. Not only checking out the RC drag racing, but checking out like the drifting, the cackle cars. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm super looking forward to going to see Pantera on Saturday with a buddy of mine from when we were in high school. But man, I would love to stick around Saturday and see that. Dang. Torn to do two things. What can I say? Shouldn't be complaining, right? Kind of have it pretty good. I say so myself. Yes, I am. How do you not know I'm busy? Yes. Yes, I am at the moment. Man can never escape. You know what I really need to do since I'm hitting here? And I need to... how do I share this fantastical thing on my own Facebook. Here we go. Share now, public. Bam. Cool. All right. That'll fix that problem. Okay. Back here. Oh, God. Deep. What's up, Scott Davis? Thanks for coming. Also, I'm sure this will be mentioned. Yeah, I'm going to let them mention it because they'll have the web address and everything like that. So I think without further ado, what we'll do is we'll get Lindsay on, and she can actually give you exactly what's going on instead of the few things that I know that's going on. What I do know is that I will be there Friday all day to provide you guys with the coverage of this race. I'm honored that Billy has entrusted this kind of on my shoulders. It might be closer to an old school MPRC TV thing that you're used to more than the newer things that we do, but it'll be good coverage either way. So let's give them a call, and then I can set this thing up to do it the right way, not the wrong way. Is there really a wrong way though? Do you think? I don't think there's really a wrong way. Oh, here we go. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Oh. Did I shut myself off? Oh. Oh, look. You guys can't see how small I am, but if you were watching it on another thing, I somehow shrunk my head earlier. So, I was like, where did I go? Here, I'm going to just kind of... I'm not trying to be in between them. Everybody's going to see me kind of sitting in between you guys, but that just covers up the little box on Discord. What's up, Frank and Lindsay? How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's going on, Matt?
Not much. Okay, so now I just got to double check something. Perfect. I just got to verify. It's faster for me to check it myself than say, hey, everybody, let me know if you can hear us. Problem solved. So
I hear you.
I hope so. If you guys couldn't hear me, this whole thing's broken again. Wouldn't be the first time. So thanks for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate it. We are just days away from Motor City Mayhem happening. Of course, it's on Thursday and Friday, the 10th and 11th. So I'm just going to hand it over to you guys to kind of give everybody the down low as to exactly what's going to go on. I've kind of given them some information, but obviously you guys hosting the event, you'll have the whole thing down to how tech's going to work, prep, the whole nine, and give her away.
Ready? Go.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so Thursday's going to be all-day testing. We're going to open the gates to everybody at
9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
Yeah, we're gonna a few people that are coming in to help us set up the track. We're able to get in at 7 a.m., so we're gonna get the track set up between 7 and 9. Hopefully, when the majority of racers get there at 9 o'clock, start setting up, we'll be able to open the track for practice roughly around 10 a.m. And we're gonna do testing without the tree for most of Thursday. If Erica and Anthony and team want to set their tree up Thursday afternoon, late in the day, if everybody's pretty happy with their testing so far, we may set the tree up just to make sure there's no bugs with it. And some of the newer box stock racers and stuff, they can get some practice staging the car on a tree. So that's our Thursday schedule. Practice will go until dark. Pit setup, all that fun stuff should go pretty smooth.
How far is going to be parking from racing for? Because I'm sure that's a question that's going to be asked.
Yeah, it's not going to be very far at all. We're going to start lining up the pits. Obviously, at the starting line with the sponsors, GFRP, RC Speed Secrets, Custom Works, and so on. Then after that, we're going to start filling the pits with racers. And I don't see the pits going past the shutdown, so we're just going to have to park the vehicles kind of after the shutdown. There's not a whole lot of room. If everybody gets a car and a tent in there, there's not going to be enough room for everybody. So it's going to be kind of like Tulsa was last year, where you drop your equipment off and then go park your car a couple 100 yards away.
Not the end of the world, at least people will be able to roll up, because I remember the first year I went to Tulsa, we showed up a little later, and the line was huge to get in there, and I'm going like, nah, we're gonna go park in this parking lot. I regretted that, having to make 3 trips back and forth from my car, but
yeah, no, it's not going to be that bad. I think the majority of racer parking is going to be towards the shutdown area, so
okay, right on.
It's not going to be too bad.
Awesome. Awesome.
And we are gonna allow like BBMs bringing their parts trailer. I know Custom Works has a trailer. GFRP has a trailer. A handful of sponsors that are selling components and stuff like that are going to be allowed to keep their trailer in the pit.
Okay. So kind of an atypical thing you'd expect to see is
Yep.
just, the bigger presences that have actual, like, vendor parts there will have their displays and everything
Yep.
like that. And then, okay, that's
Absolutely.
that's pretty atypical then for a race. So
Yeah, standard stuff.
Thursday, obviously, you guys will be having practice for the Outlaw class, the Real Street class, box stock, I'm assuming, as well?
Yep, all
Okay.
three.
Okay, perfect. And then as far as I know for the Outlaw class that there's going to be a prep system. How's that looking for practice?
Same as it will for the race. We're going to have a few tables set up on each lane, and you'll come up to the first table. It's going to be monitored by a tech person. So you're going to come up to the first table with your tires. Either some people have talked about bringing battery heat guns to tech, which is fine. Bring your heat gun, heat your tires. Other people that want to get their tires hotter, some have mentioned bringing their car up with tire bands on their tires, so the tire's hot for the first coat. We're okay with that too.
As long as you come up with a clean, dry
Yep,
tire.
clean, dry tire, no prep on it or anything. You can condition it, whatever. As long as it's dry when you come up, you put your first coat on, heat it really quick, move to the second table, put your second coat on, and then all the way to your third coat if you want 3 coats, and then you'll go up to the staging lanes to make a pass, starting line to make a pass.
So there's no heat flashing allowed in between those coats. Once those, whether you bring a heat gun or you bring
You can, yeah, you can, as long as it isn't, as long as you're not there heating for like 5
Okay.
minutes. Everybody knows get stuck flashes very fast.
Right.
So a couple revolutions with the heat gun to flash it, we're okay with that.
Okay.
But don't sit there for 5 minutes holding the line up. Be courteous to your other racers, your fellow racers.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
We all know how get stuck works and the process for it to make it work good. You don't need excessive heat between coats.
Okay, perfect. Tony Ariano wants to know that can we bring conditioner? Which, yeah, right. Their races are allowed to bring conditioner.
Yeah, you can condition it in your pits between rounds. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so then everybody's pretty clear on that. We're going to get through practice on Thursday, of course. I'm not there, guys, on Thursday. So if there is anything set up, you have to be very gracious to Erica or anybody that tackles that little football to put it on for you guys. But I promise you, come Friday morning, when things get rolling, the live stream will be up and running, and we will be there all day giving you guys all the coverage. I had to work.
Yeah, we'll let somebody go in live on Thursday for practice. Even if we just have to set up a cell phone next to the announcer's booth or whatever, and let it face the track and run, and you guys can hear people talking on the starting line and whatnot. So
that'd be perfect. Yep. So then we're gonna get Friday gates open officially at
9 a.m. for all racers, 7 a.m. for racers.
Okay, perfect. So pretty much is very very similar to Thursday, other than the fact that only you and a select few to get the tracks.
Actually, no. For Friday, I'm sorry, Matt. Friday gates open at 7 for everybody.
Oh, okay. Friday 7 a.m. for
all
everybody.
racers.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, 7 a.m. because M1 has a lot going on Friday, and they're going to start allowing spectators in around between 9 and 10 o'clock, I believe.
Okay.
So we want to get there at 7, all the racers, and get in, get situated, so nobody has to sit in lines to get in the facility or any of that stuff. So
that was a question I wasn't going to ask on the live, but I pretty much should have, because curiosity for me, because I'm going to be rolling in probably around 3:30 in the morning, and then just looking for somewhere to nap for the next 3 hours.
Yeah, no, you'll be up in at 7 a.m., Matt.
Okay, perfect.
On Friday.
Perfect. Awesome. Anybody have any other questions as we get into the timeline for Friday and how long practice is going to be and everything else? I'm looking. I got nothing yet.
We are going to be doing the cones like the other races have been doing, but I think 2.
I think two grooves for this race since everybody's on Get Stuck, so it won't groove up as bad as a lot of the other races have. So everybody being on the same traction compound, I don't see more than 2 grooves being necessary. If we need a third, we'll look at it. We'll monitor it as the practice goes on. So
yeah, I'm sure. I would say your guys are pretty qualified to make that decision. Can't see anybody arguing that one. I trust you. I definitely trust you on that one. So that's
I think 2 will be plenty, but if it looks like we need a third, we'll groove up a third real quick. So
perfect. So gates open at 7. What time is drivers meeting, practice? Like what's the timeline on Friday like?
Friday we're gonna try to give like an hour or two of practice in the morning just to get the track all seated and situated, and I think practice will probably start right when we get the timing system up Friday morning. If gates open at 7, we should be situated with all that stuff by like 7:30, 8 o'clock, I would imagine. So we'll try to let practice go until roughly 10.
Okay.
And drivers meeting, what time do you have that? Is that at 10 or 10:15?
Yeah, like that.
So drivers meeting, it's in the event page what time it is, but we're thinking around 10 or 10:15 for drivers meeting and racing starting right after.
Perfect.
So we'll start off with Outlaw, and we got to take a look at the numbers for Box Stock and Real Street. We want to give Box Stock a little bit of a later start in case some of the spectators that show up think the RC drag racing is really cool and they want to buy ready to run from the local hobby shops that are there on site.
Right.
They can just buy a Box Stock and enter the class, So I think that'd be pretty cool. So Box Stock probably start around 1 o'clock or so.
Okay.
Maybe after first round or second round of Outlaw and Real Street.
Perfect. I like that idea too, because I think we're gonna see that. I think we're gonna have a few sets of families come by and look at it and be like, "Oh, we need to do this."
Yeah.
So
it'll be pretty neat. We're kind of focusing a lot on the newer hobbyists, trying to get people involved in the Box Stock class and give them a taste of Real Street and Outlaw to kind of show them the possibilities of what these things can do, but get them hooked with the cheaper class with the Box Stock stuff that's affordable and competitive for everybody.
Yep.
And we're going to keep our Box Stock rules sort of loose for this race. I know, like, for example, you can run the Low C, the Slash, or the DR10. Low C doesn't come with a battery, right? So we're kind of open on the battery rule for Box Stock. You can change your gear, you can change your tires. It'd be nice if everybody had the factory body that comes with the ready to runs. But if somebody shows up with like an IROC or a Malibu, that's a stock looking body, we're not going to turn them away. It's a $10 entry class. Box Stock, we're just doing it to have fun and kind of showcase the hobby and allow everybody to be involved with it. So we're not going to try rule the class to death. If you show up and if it's a Box Stock and it's geared, and it's got a body on it, we'll still let you run. As long as you're not trying to sneak in like a 4-pole castle motor or something like that, I think it'll be good racing, and it'll be a fun time for a $10 entry class.
Yeah, for sure. So tell me, because you guys are doing a class where we got some coaches signed up to work with a new person. So tell me a little bit more about that. Where did this idea come up? I think it's amazing, to be quite honest with you.
Well, it's kind of just taking the Duke of the DR10 a little further. At all the big races, the Duke of the DR10 race is a blast.
Yeah.
But at every Duke of the DR10 race, it's mostly grown adults racing it. We'll get a kid every once in a while in there, and it's really cool when we see the kids race it. So we wanted to do something specifically for the kids.
And for people that aren't involved with it already.
Yeah, and kind of newer racers, to bring people into the hobby to kind of showcase what we do. With the intention of maybe getting their parents to take them to the local hobby shop and buy some upgrades for the DR10 and come out and race locally, and maybe have some more future racers involved. So I thought it was pretty cool. Luckily, AA Main, they donated some batteries and chargers, and they gave me a pretty decent deal on the DR10s. So we were going to do it regardless of if we got a deal on the cars or not, because it was just a cool idea for the kids. So I think it'll be a big hit. What they're going to do is they're going to put out a bowl for kids throughout the day. On the drift pad, they're going to announce it over the PA system. Kids will go put their name in a bucket, and then I believe 4:45 or 5 o'clock or so, they're going to do the drawing to see which 8 kids get pulled to race the cars.
They plan to do that after like the Power Wheels racing.
Yep.
So that there's already families and kids around.
Yep. So they'll do the drawing for the 8 contestants, and then we'll bring them over to the drag strip and pair them up with the list of outlaw racers that we provided. And the outlaw racers will be able to help the kids set the trim, show them how to put a conditioner on their tire if they want, typical dry tire rules. And the kids will get some experience in the pits with the outlaw racer as well. The kid can go to the outlaw racer's pit between rounds, charge the battery. So it'll give the kids a little bit of experience of what goes on between rounds. It's not just put your car up there and pull the trigger,
Well, so I look at it in the sense of like, could you imagine being a kid and, your dad's kind of into drag racing and he brings you to the track, and the next thing you know, you're being like drug into the pit and you're watching like the team work on the car or something, and then they somehow get you smallly involved. Only in this scenario, instead of just having that moment of being in the pit and being like, this is probably the coolest thing ever. Now, they're standing.
The kids have a crew chief.
Yeah, well, but they're standing in the RC pit, which like I could understand to like somebody Ace's size being in that pit with everybody that's 4 feet taller than you and everything. You're like,
yep.
Whoa, look at and then they get to go out there and race it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we got a good group of coaches to help the kids too. I mean, they'll get the kids all pumped up, and
I think
Chris Gillian's already telling us he's going to teach the kids how to talk trash. And
who'd be actually really good for that would be Biggie
fun.
Paul.
Yeah, Biggie would be good.
On top of all the cars that were given away, we me, Bailey, Cassidy, and Erica are also making the kids that are participating goodie bags. And Noah Presti, he actually made a matching lanyard for every car and donated it to our race.
Yeah, and I think Gary Campbell from Straight Line is bringing koozies for the kids. This is my first RC race, so that's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome. Actually, Bailey commented earlier there saying, Lindsay, how did you get Frank on live?
She caught me walking up from the RC room, and good timing.
Worked out
I was
perfect.
renting on stuff.
Gary Campbell says, "Can I run my Outlaw in box stock?" I pulled it out of a box, and I'm super slow.
They all come out of boxes. All my parts come out of boxes.
Right.
But no, I think it'll be really cool because we'll get kind of like the kids being competitive, and then the outlaw racers helping the kids. They'll want to win. They're all competitive, so it's going to be a good time. It'll be very cool.
For sure. I'm just trying to actually look up the post because I know you listed the... So the coaches we have are Travis Bernard, Chris Gilliland, Ryan Clay, Shea Beckner, Anthony Del Grosso, Josh Cyril, Celia Davis, and Paul Lampa. All amazing ambassadors of the hobby to begin with. All very accomplished racers as well. So
and there's going to be bragging rights for the coach, too, that wins,
Of course. Cool. Of course. So, Frank, I kind of teased at it earlier. I'm familiar with, like street outlaw drag racing and names and stuff like that. But you teased a body and who was going to be, you kind of alluded at who it was, and everybody guessed it. But for everybody watching or seeing this afterwards, this is probably kind of cool. This guy, like, did he have you build a car for him, or did he build his own car?
No, I know Johnny from... We used to street race back when we were 15, 16 years old together.
You don't say.
The same areas. And so I've known him for a long time. And I know he's into RC cars. I see him at the hobby shop once in a while buying stuff. And Nankin Hobby Bobby from Nankin always posts pictures with him. John's in there getting stuff. So I shot him a message. I'm like, hey, dude, I know you tinker with the RC stuff. You want to come race an outlaw car at M1 for this race we're having? He's like, yeah, if nothing's going on, I'll come out and race. Heck yeah. So he was all over it. And I told him I'd stick him in one of my cars to race. So we've got a car together for him, and he's going to go race outlaw and have a good time. So I think he's bringing his kid, too, so we might set him up in a box stock car with his kids. So
that's going to be great. Like, I keep trying to explain to everybody, not only is this probably going to be a stellar RC drag racing event, but the event that surrounds it itself is I'm being serious with you guys. If you guys are into cars in any way, shape, or form, which I know you are, that's why you're doing the RC drag racing thing. This event that's happening around it is for you. It's for your family.
Yeah, I mean the Woodward Dream Cruise and the pre-party and everything. That's the Woodward Dream Cruise is the biggest car get-together gathering in the world. And that's the following week, but it's a month-long deal. Like, if you go out to Woodward and cruise around right now, there's a bunch of people out there hanging out, checking out cars. So, and then Friday is Tom Bailey, who races Drag Week with the 6-second Camaro. It's his pre-party for Woodward is what it is. And it's a bash every year. There's lots and lots of people and cool stuff going on. So that's going on Friday. Then Saturday they're having racing on Woodward with real cars. So that's pretty cool too, going on Saturday. So it's a
I was
full weekend
planning
of
on
fun.
staying for Saturday for that because I knew it was happening.
Yeah,
And then
roadkill night. Yep.
Yeah, so a buddy of mine though is visiting home because he lives out in British Columbia now, and he sends me a message. He goes, "Yo, Moose," he goes, "You want to go to Pantera on the 12th?" And I didn't think much of it. And I said to my wife, "I'm like, hey, you mind if I go to Pantera on the 12th?" No problem. Then I looked at the calendar and went, "Hey, Ryan, yeah, you got to come with me though." "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, I got to be in Pontiac for Friday. And then I'm not coming all the way back up here to get you to go to Toronto. So then we'll go to Pantera." So it's heartbreaking. Everybody wants to, like, that's a fan of rock music, probably wants to see Pantera.
Yeah.
But I also want next year. See, you got to do this race next year already. You know that, right? Because Billy can then come and cover it himself, and then I can race in it. Because that's what I'd rather do next year.
Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
You hear me, Billy? Cool. Mr. Shaw, I know you're watching. I know you're sitting there, and now he's probably saying, "Damn you, Moose! You're making me travel more next year." Yes, I am. You're gonna be there.
In the show.
What's up, Ace?
He keeps like peeking through the window. Come here, get over here. Everyone wants to say hi to you.
Say hi to everybody, dude. Everybody wants to see you at the races.
Come here. You can come in. Since you've been sitting over there the whole time.
What's up, dude? Say hi, everybody.
Hey, what's up, party people? Now he's
Stop if you don't want to talk. He's been standing over there going, "Mom, for the last 10 minutes."
So I know we've been trying to answer all the questions that everybody sends over to us. Do you have any other questions or things that people should know for the race, Matt, that we can cover?
I'm looking back.
Any good questions on here? I think we've been doing a pretty good job of getting back to people and posting all the.
Yeah, for sure. So for anybody wondering, of course, on Facebook, there is the Motor City Mayhem 2023 event part. And under there's a discussion page that has a lot of questions answered and kind of more info that you're looking for, accommodations, things like that. So anybody that's interested in coming down, even if you're not planning to race, you just want to come check it out, hang out, all that information is there. Of course, if you really need to, you can reach out. I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. Of course, remember, Frank and Lindsay are putting this event on, so understand if you message them asking them these simple questions, they may not answer right away. They are trying to make sure that the event goes on.
We've been trying to get everybody. I think we got everybody, but you never know. I miss messages once in a while.
It happens. We all do it. Or we read them real quick and be like, "Yeah, I'll get right back to that." And then
forget.
4 weeks later, you're like, "Ooh,
yep.
Should I reply to that
there.
one now?" No, I'll wait till they message me again. Hang on.
No, I usually apologize.
There are hotel recommendations in the discussion also.
Yeah.
So it's they're in there because I keep getting that question a lot. But there are several hotels at different price points that are all within. I think it's like 19 minutes of the track.
Yep.
So there are hotel recommendations in there for everybody. There will be food trucks there.
Yep.
There'll be bathrooms. There's all kinds of stuff that'll be going on at the actual event.
Your ticket you purchased through
the Sick Magazine.
Through the Sick Magazine is good for Thursday and Friday.
Yep, there's a link in on the event page in several different places. There's also a discount code, so make sure you use that when you purchase your ticket. When you buy your ticket, it will email you your virtual ticket, so do not delete that email. It has a QR code in it that they will scan at the door.
So actually, I was going to ask you that because it does say to print it, but is it okay if it's on the phone? They can still deal with that.
I'm sure.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I'm assuming most places like them to be printed just for the convenience of, instead of
either or. Print it or keep the email. Okay. You'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, it's a pretty simple process, folks. You go in there, buy whatever amount of tickets you want, put in Summit Racing as the discount code, and bam. Yep. You're laughing. You save $5 a ticket because I bought 2 myself. It's that easy.
Yep.
Simple.
I've also got the question of how you buy the ticket. So you have to change the amount and then scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and then go to checkout. Because I know for the
quantity in.
Put the quantity in. Yeah. And then go to checkout because for like the big cars, there's other buttons you can push, but you have to scroll.
There's a bunch of options. Yeah.
So for us, and I'm not sure for the spectator passes if it's like that too, but yeah, you just put in your quantity and then you got to scroll all the way to the bottom to check out.
Yep.
Simple.
They've gotten that quite a bit.
Right on. Are you guys excited? Nervous?
Tired.
Excited. I think it'll be really cool.
I'm exhausted.
It'll be something different.
No, it'll be cool. It'll be good.
We'll have a lot of people watching and seeing RC for the first time, and it'll be cool. I think it'll be something definitely that'll change the way people look at RC.
Are you guys prepared to do it again if it goes over really well?
No. No. But
with more time, it would be great.
Yeah, if we had more time, it wouldn't be so bad.
So I guess if they kind of reach out to you guys shortly after and say, "Hey, could you guys do that again next year?"
That's take the whole year to plan it.
Yeah. Most of these big races, they plan them a year ahead. We've had maybe 2 months to get together sponsors and people to help us with the race and just everything.
Everybody's been great, though. There's been a lot of support for this race, which is really cool. Yeah. It's nice to have a big event up in Michigan in the Midwest. We haven't had one here that I can remember, so it'll be cool.
I'm looking forward to it. Like, I obviously love Eric and everybody down there in Ohio, but it's Michigan is like kind of the closest state that I relate to, obviously, because I'm right beside it, right? And a lot of my friends in RC were, all from Michigan to begin with. So it's really cool to be able to now do it in the state that I'm so used to racing in to begin with in my off-road stuff. Now I can go and do drag racing, except I'm not drag racing at this one. I still don't understand.
Yeah, the Motor City, man, it needs a race. So here we go.
You're not wrong. I went there a few years back when Def Leppard and that played, and we went to a couple of concerts that weekend, and everywhere I turned, it was just like, oh, look at that car.
Yeah.
Look at that car. I'm like, I said to my wife, I'm like, listen, I don't want to live in Detroit, but I love the cars in Detroit.
Yeah, we're going to also try, depending on how quick we're getting through the program and the schedule, we're going to try, don't quote me on this, but we're going to try have like about a 45-minute or so hour break in the schedule so people can go walk around and check out some of the other festivities going on and just forget about the RC car for 45 minutes, We're going to try to do that.
When we will have practice if we do that.
Yeah, if we do that, we'll have 40 minutes of practice or so after the break to make sure the track's still good and race ready. So
cool.
We're not going to kill the track for an hour and then just be like, here, you're going into third round, have fun. So, being a racer, we understand things like that. So I think it'll be good.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Well, I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore tonight. I'm going to let you get on to your evening. I'm sure Ace will keep you guys on your toes for the rest of the night until it's bedtime.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't expect it any other way. Tell your dad you want to go for a ride in the Corvette.
He's got a drag slash he's got to go test.
Oh, so. Okay. There you go. Even better. Maybe I'll go.
Yeah, he might run box stock. So we'll see.
I got to go to bed. I got to go to work in a few hours. Dang it.
Yeah.
Happens. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Frank. Thanks, Ace. Thanks
Good talking to you, Matt.
And
catch you in a couple days.
Yes, we'll see you guys Friday morning.
Yep.
See you soon.
See ya.
Peace. Okay, so we go to here, and then if I click the right button, I think I did it. I think we did it. Look at that. We did it. Yay! We did it. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody's questions at the last minute there. It is going to be a good time, Tony. I agree. What's up to Armando? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the whole prep thing's going to go too. Very entertained. Again, those of you joining late, after the live's over and it uploads and everything like that, you can go back and kind of listen to it again. Feel like Frank and Lindsay did address any of the big questions that are going to be happening. They did talk about how the prep is going to work, that there will be text there to watch how the prep gets applied and everything. So be excited about this one. I think it's definitely going to be. What's up, Mike, over on YouTube? Is anything going to be streamed to Twitch? I don't believe so. I haven't really talked too much to Billy about looking at that as a platform to stream through. Yeah, we're something to discuss, though. I definitely agree. What's up, Rob? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're going to get to the Northwest Gambler Bash, no problem. I promise you that. What I need to do, try and do is see if I can make this work. Like my song? I hope so. Let me see if I can do this. What if I click this? Okay. Does it have audio? I don't hear it. Okay, it doesn't. That's okay. I can take it over here. I can make it a full screen like so, and stretch like so, and then I'll go like this. So I want to say, first and foremost, thank you very much to OKO and his dad, Jeremy, for sending this over. I'm going to flash it up here for you guys to check out. It is, I think it's one of the coolest things that folks are doing with the with our drag cars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to check this out. Let me move myself out of the way here a little bit. We'll put me over here. How's that sound? So this is going to be a Die Hard RC, like a location I really want to visit, hopefully, before the end of my days as RC, and hopefully it stays around for a very long time. It's our King of the Fling at the beach. Twisted Frog Racing, of course, is presenting this along with Die Hard RC. The Sand Drag Racing, Saturday, August 19th, 4 p.m. testing, 7 p.m. racing is start. The class is 2-wheel drive 2S, 4-wheel drive unlimited. Your entry fee is $10 for a member, $35 for a non-member. Of course, being brought to you by Twisted Frog Racing, 5-star, Team 5-star Racing, Team Caldwell, and McClan. So thanks for sending that over. I don't mind, posting that up, sharing it with everybody so they get to see what's going on. That one's coming up. Of course, we don't want to forget to bring up. I'm going to try and see. Let me see. If I go in here. Don't mind me. I'm humming to myself because I'm trying to locate a... bear with me. Oh, I know where. I think. See, occasionally I do plan ahead enough that that is not what I wanted it to do. I plan ahead enough that I actually have multiple tabs open, but I had an issue where the whole browser crashed on me once when I did that, so I got a little freaked out about doing it, so of course I stopped, which was a mistake. I should have just kept doing it, because I think it was a fluke, but then it causes me to have these hiccups where I can't easily access things that I'm trying to access. Does that make any sense to you guys? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I broke something on here. Alright, back to my phone, because I know I have it on there. Oh, I know how to fix this problem. I always overthink things. That's the issue. We scroll to here. I'm going to put this banner up for you for the next 2 races. I'm going to save. No. My Lanta. So then we go from here to here. So did you guys know that if you type in your own name on Facebook Messenger, that you can actually use it to send yourself like links or photos that you need? Like say from your phone? Like if you needed them available to you like on Facebook or something like that? Works actually quite well. Because then you can do things like these. Do a little something like this. Alright. Is there a way that I can like... Of course not. Of course not. That's not it. Oops. Alright, so this is the next one that we got coming up. Of course, it's going to be the Northwest Gambler, August 11th through 13th. It's brought to you by the 503 No Prep RC Drag Racing Group. It is going to be in Kaiser, Oregon, at Volcano Stadium. Billy is going to be there bringing you the coverage of this race. It's brought to you by Voodoo, Racer RC, 5-Star Hobbies, NPRC TV, RC Speed Secrets, Sticky Icky Tire Preps, Knuckle Up, Nick Bell Racing, and A-Main Hobbies. Of course, and then we're going to have... not that. I was really hoping this one would turn out a little better. It didn't. But here it is. It's going to be the K-Town Meltdown. That's happening September 1st through the 2nd, Friday and Saturday. It is in Carlsbad, New Mexico at the 406 Cascades Avenue. Your class info is going to be Outlaw, $100 buy-in plus $25 track fee, double entry. Buy-in must be paid before test and tune. 2 brackets, cash and prizes. Schedules 10 a.m. registration and test and tune all day. Saturday, you're looking at 8 to 9 a.m. registration and test and tune. 9:30 racing begins. Of course, that one will also be on NPRCT for you guys. I will be bringing you the coverage from Michigan and the Motor City Mayhem. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Billy is going to be all the way out in Oregon bringing you the Gambler. I hope everybody has yourselves a great week. Safe travels to anybody traveling to any of the races. I'm going to get out of here. I have bedtime that I got to hit. Oh, hang on. Biggie's over here. Anything going to be streamed on Twitch? I can't see comments. What time you going live next week? What do you mean next week? Like next mic'd up? Same time? Same place? What you talking about, Biggie? What you mean, bro? Hang on, let me see the comments here in the Facebooks. The Facebooks. I don't know. There are days where I wonder, I tell you. No, that's not it. Ooh, that's it. Oh, gosh. Did you guys have to hear that? I hope not. Abel is going to likely be there also. Ooh, Abel will probably be there with Billy. That's awesome. I used to send myself reminders of little issues I need to fix when I get home from the track. Yeah, for sure. You can totally do that. What's up, Armando? What's up, dude? What's up? What up? What up? Camp spots available. I like it. I don't even want to think about how expensive it would be to tow my trailer out there in my truck. Whew. Tell you. My truck did it, but man, it was like 11 miles to the gallon. Terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Detroit Mayhem. Oh, I'll be live for when testing pretty much starts and get going. Honestly, once I'm up and running and I can go live, I'll probably go live on Friday and just kind of time gap fill and stuff like that. But probably as close to when they actually start the track live and everything like that, because that's what everybody really wants to see. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for joining. Of course, stay tuned for other posts. There will be more information this week, I'm sure, coming on the NPRC TV Facebook page. Of course, make sure you share it, like it, do all that wonderful stuff. This is going to be where you're going to find all your content for your RC drag racing, is right here on NPRC TV. And again, thank you to Billy, Wendy, and the entire NPRC TV team for letting me be part of this. And we'll see you at the next race.